Item number 1.
Yes, Mr. Suna.
My Lord, grab indulgence of your Lordships. My Lord will accommodate me for one motion. There's slight urgency.
Today? What's the matter about?
In fact, your Lordship, it has been fixed for tomorrow for motions, but there's slight urgency.
What's the urgency?
In this case, what happened, my Lord? There are three family in under Ramrise Imchips, West Kasil.
Nongba?
Ramrise Imchips, West Kasil. They were illegally authorized from the society of the village by the Darvashno. And against that, they went for...
When did that happen?
It has happened in the month of December last year. But
what happened after that?
They went to the police. The police has simply summoned both the party to the police station and informed them whoever involved in the case of illegal extermination or prisoner, the law will take so. But nothing has been happened. But all along however, suddenly on 28/5, the respondent in 5/5, who is the orders of the village itself, under his leadership, a mob has all of a sudden came at around 7 p.m. to the house of one of the family, one of the petitioners, whom they allege that he has practicing the vikrabs with the intention to eliminate his life. Luckily, the petitioners managed to escape and run to the jungle. And from 28,
yes,
he was there.
Yes. Yeah. But hearing nothing. Okay.
Item number 1.
My Lord, this is a contempt petition, but I must withdraw this because the moment I file this contempt petition, they have disposed of my representations. Though there's a new course of action, I'll file a writ petition now.
So, yes, as Puban submits that nothing survives consideration in the contempt application presently. So, according to CM is closed and disposed of.
Okay.
Item number 2.
This is a contempt petition, my lord, that the operative part of the judgment is page 9, lordship. 9. Paragraph 5, my lord. We start from paragraph 5.
Lord. Yes. So what happened?
Communicated the order, lordship, by letter dated 21/9/2022, lordship. Till date, they have.
What is SEMAM?
Meghalaya
SEMAM and project director SEMAM. What is
this is under
SEMAM?
SSA, lordship. This is under SSA. This is called SIMAM.
What is the normal? It says SIMAM. What is the full version?
I'm not able to see exactly.
SIMAM is state education something. What is it? No one knows. Okay. If you file you give the order to him,
yes,
project director SIMAM. What is SIMAM?
This is with regard to SSA, my lord. He is the project director of SSA, lordship. That is exactly, lordship.
Okay. Yes. They have not done anything.
State Education Mission Authority of Meghalaya, lordship.
State
Education Mission Authority of Meghalaya.
Under SSA. Under SSA.
Take
Under
down.
SSA.
This application been filed alleging violation of the order dated 24/8/2022, passed by this court in WPC number 13/1019. Stop. Issue notice. So before issue notice, as a shake with petitioner, issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. Steps will take it within 3 days by decision AD. Yes.
Okay.
Item number 3.
Yes.
Your Lordship, Mr. Paul Pasque will be appearing through VC.
Who?
Mr. Paul Pasque is appearing through VC.
His name's on the list.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's not appearing as one of the petitioners in the cause list.
Yes, Your Honor. This matter is about to consider and induct the petitioner's daughter into the health and family and health welfare. And we had filed an
Induct what?
to appoint the petitioner's daughter
As what?
in any job in the department.
On what consideration?
Because over here, Your Lordship, the petitioners aggrieved.
The petitioners are?
The petitioner is aggrieved because the department had been built on the petitioner's plot of land. Your Lordship, in the year,
Where's the agreement?
no agreement, Your Lordship, just verbal promises.
How can it be just verbal? So usually if they take land, they give some sort of a writing. Correct, Mr. Kharmi?
Lordship, there is no agreement in this case, Lordship.
Your Lordship, we had just
It was gifted by the NOCMA, private respondent.
and this particular land belongs to the petitioner, Your Lordship.
And it was in 1986. They have come after a long time.
Read sheet page 25, Annexure 4.
Yes, Lord.
Para 2.
It is to be noted that the gift agreement was made by the government of Meghalaya and Sri Dingson M. Sangma, the Nokma of Chikangri, on 19 June 1986 for construction of subcenter at Andukona for about 15 bighas of land.
This is the land you're concerned about.
Yes, Lordship. Because this particular plot of land originally belongs to the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Then where, how do you say it belongs to the petitioner?
The gift deed is there also, Lordship, at page 24. This private respondent, Lordship, in the gift deed, he is saying that he is the owner.
Now this deed of gift given by this Nokma to,
Nokma.
where, have you made a Dingson a party?
Yes, he's a party.
Then, where do you say you're owner of the land?
Your Lordship,
How do you know? How do we know that you are the owner of the land?
Your Lordship, if I may take,
If the donation was made by some Dingswan Sangma,
Yes, Lordship, if I may take Your Lordship to Annexure 1, the type copy will be in, Your Lordship, this is a Jama Bandi.
Jambandi is not it's not title, it's only a record of rights. Yes. Where does it clearly say that this particular what's mentioned the gift deed? Let's see. Gift deed says doesn't mention any pata number.
Yes, Lordship.
Then
Your Lordship, if I may take Your Lordship to Annexure 1, page,
no, this deed of gift doesn't mention any pata land.
yes, Lordship.
Where does it mention that this is a pata number so and so and so and so?
Yes, Lordship, there's no pata
Then?
in the gift deed. But this particular land originally belongs to,
Now, how do you say that in a writ petition? How do you discern that this land is this land which has been gifted is your land?
yes, Lordship, because this land has been mutated,
No, fine, mutation can be a different plot of land also.
Lordship.
So you didn't object to the donation?
No, Your Lordship, we did not.
Why? What were you doing the time 86?
Your Lordship, when the petitioner had gone through the authority for demarcation of his land, he had then found out that a subcenter was constructed on his
He didn't know that
land.
it was construction in his
No,
land.
Your Lordship.
He didn't file a case against this Dingson Sangma for, he didn't file anything against the state government at that point of time.
No, Your Lordship.
No.
Instead, he had made a representation instead
For what? For a job?
for kindly considering his daughter for a job.
No, but if your land's been taken, it's without a due process of law, it's been taken away, then hasn't your valuable right been violated
His Lordship.
or taken away?
Your Lordship, several promises and verbal assurances.
No,
was
promises and doesn't matter, but if you say your land's been taken away, Mr. Paul Pasque, your name is not in the wakalat, I think. Yes, but yes, you may. What is the problem?
Your Lordship, this matter pertains to a land that belongs to me.
Very
And
good. You
whereby-
can say it belongs to ABCD also. Yes.
Your Lordship then may kindly give me the liberty, because what is coming from my Lordship, the patta, the dark numbers are not mentioned in the patta, because
In
it
the
has
gift
not been
deed.
filed accordingly. The patta is at annexure 2, Your Lordship. May I
No,
take
see,
you to the patta?
Mr. Paske, how do you connect your patta to this land where the substance has been built? And if you were aware that this substance has been built there, then why didn't you do anything all these years? Why are you sleeping?
Your Lordship, I came to know about the same in the year 2018.
You tell him to remove the
Whereby
sub-center. If it's built legally in your land, tell him to remove it.
Your Lordship, that time I was given verbal assurance also and the gift deed, because
What
since it was
verbal
already
assurance?
built,
Verbal assurance for what?
I had filed a representation also post the
For
assurance
what?
of
For what?
the,
Representation for what? Asking for what?
for inductment of my daughter in
So
one
where's
of
the
the posts in
subsequent
the
document
subcenter.
where see, just listen to the court, where subsequent document where your rights have been recognized, that yes, it's a petitioner's land been taken, and in lieu of that we'll appoint someone from the family. That's not there. There's a disconnect between the gift deed, this document where and your representation is nowhere. You said that, see,
Your Lordship, the
in 2018,
representation is at
the
annexure
Agrarian Party
4,
approached the
annexure
council
4.
authority. We were shocked to, and we're talking about a gift deed that was made in 1986. And after 86 to 18, you came, shocked to the subcenter was constructed on a plot land, measuring about 3 bighas. And the thing is that it's dark land, it's Aking land. Yes, Mr. Hamid, what do
It's
you
a
do case
patta
like
land,
this?
Your Lordship, it's a
Lordship,
patta
the
land.
ownership is in dispute, Lordship.
It's a patta land, Your Lordship.
Ownership
It's still how
It's a
big your
patta
case.
land beyond the control of the Akan Nokma.
You come up with better particulars. 86, the gift deed was done with that Nokma. In 2018, you find out that sub-center you see was allegedly built on a land. And instead of agitating for your rights, no matter the time lapse, whatever, you're asking for a job. Now, what mandamus can
Lordship,
issue?
that was-
Can we ask the government to, since that we don't show he's the owner or not, then who's the owner of the land?
Your Lordship, not the entire PHC. Only 3 bighas of my land under dark number 388 falls under that area. Not the entire 15 bighas. 3 bighas of land.
How is the court to determine that he is sitting in jurisdiction? And look, let's see your prayer. Your prayer says, to induct the daughter of the petitioner named Madhumita Koch into the apartment.
Your
I'm
Lordship,
afraid- I'm afraid
kindly grant me the liberty to approach the department for filing a
Yes.
representation. Your
Take
Lordship.
down, yes. This writ petition has been filed, this writ application has been filed with a prayer for a direction to the state respondents to afford appointment to the daughter of the petitioner on the allegation that a part of the under ANDR KONA sub-center is a PHC. What is this?
It's a health sub-center. PHC. Your Lordship.
Yes, a health sub-center has been constructed on the petitioner's land. Stop. Mr. P. Paske for the petitioner submits that it was not known to the petitioner initially that a portion of his land had been gifted by one Dingson
Dingson M. Sangma.
by one Dingson Eng Sangma in the year or 1986 for construction of the health sub-center, and that the same came to the knowledge of the petitioner only in 2018, when demarcation of the plot of land, of the demarcation was being conducted on his plot of land. The learned counsel submits that at this late stage, the only prayer that the petitioner has is, as the land has been used without their knowledge or permission, that the daughter be given employment. Stop. Mr. Kharmi, what do you have to say?
Lordship, here I'm only saying that the ownership is in dispute.
Yes.
Because in the gift deed also it stated, mentioned that he's the owner.
Learned, your senior government advocate?
No, additional senior government.
Additional senior advocate submits that the writ petition is vague in as much as the ownership itself is in dispute, and as such, no relief can be granted as prayed. Stop. I've heard the counsel of the parties. Stop. An examination of materials as placed on the record reflects that a gift deed had been executed on 19 June 1986 between one Sri Ding Son M. Sangma of Chikongre, CHIKONG-GRI, donating a plot of land to the Government of Meghalaya in the Health and Family Welfare Department for construction of the said health sub-center. There is no mention apart from the schedule. Sub-center has stopped. Apart from the schedule, which is appended to the deed of gift, indicating the plot of land to be of 15 bighas more or less. There is no indication as to the dark number or patta number of the said plot.
Your Lordship, the dark number is there.
Not
dark
in the deed of gift.
3.
Not the deed of gift. Yes, the documents which have been appended by the petitioner refer to certain, refer to a patta, which, however, this court sitting in this jurisdiction will not be able to discern, as it is in the realm of disputed facts. Next paragraph, be that as it may, the petitioner be as it may, the petitioner is, however, permitted to approach the relevant and competent authorities for redressal of his grievances. Stop. We'll proceed according to suppose of. Yes.
Simply applies, Your Lordship.
Item number 4.
What is this to the movement?
It was a very peculiar matter, my lord. What has happened, my lord, the writ petition was filed by the petitioner and her late husband, which was registered as WPC number 356 SH of 2003, my lord, challenging the order of the chief executive member, my lord, and to try the case de novo, my lord. Meanwhile, during the pendency of the matter, my lord,
This matter was tagged along with some other matter, my lord. And the matter was disposed of.
Matter tagged with
Other matter which was not
matters.
at all relevant, yeah, my lord.
Not relevant means not connected.
Not connected at all with the.
And how were they connected?
There was an application by the, which is enclosed at Annexure 3, my lord. That is pertaining to some other land, my lord.
Annexure 3?
Annexure 3, my lord.
Page?
No, this is the order, my lord. Annexure 2, sorry. Page 22, my lord. 32, my lord. 32, my lord. Annexure 2. So, kindly come to para 7, 34, page 34, my lord. This is a application, my lord, wherein the writ petition also was mentioned of the petitioner, my lord.
32, 33,
34, my lord. This is a joint petition by all the parties for disposal of the pending cases before this honorable court as per the terms and condition of the agreement dated. So here in this matter, my lord, there was an agreement, it seems, by the parties concerned, my lord. So, but somehow this matter, WPC, also was included in the application, and the matter was heard and disposed of, matter. The petitioner later on came to know, my lord.
Petitioner, I mean, this matter which is unconnected,
my lord,
was heard and disposed of.
Lordship.
This matter, it says that youngest daughter of Ka German.
But this matter was pertaining to an Akhang land, my lord. But I don't know, but for what reason, erroneously, my lord, this matter was tagged along with this matter, and it was disposed of by order dated 17/10/2007, which is at Annexure 3, my lord.
Page?
Page 55. Kindly come to page 62, there'll be the relevant portion, my lord. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that the above agreement was entered into out of their own free will and by volition without any duress or outside influence. Accordingly, as prayed for by the learned counsel for the parties, the following cases shall stand disposed of as withdrawn in terms of the deed of agreement. So what has happened, my lord? The husband of the late, the husband, my lord, of the petitioner was actually looking after the matter. He's also expired, my lord. So,
but he didn't consult the council.
The husband was actually looking after the matter.
Whatever it is,
but the husband expired now, my lord.
Inform also.
No, my lord. That is.
We didn't take information.
I don't know for what reason, my lord. I think that they lost connection. I think,
now we're sitting in 23.
Lordship. 13 years, my lord. This matter actually is pending also in District Council, my lord, which is registered as GHDC REV number 336 AC of 2018.
It's still pending disposal.
The matter is, we came to know about this order only recently, my lord. That is the reason why we are before the honorable court.
How do you come to recently?
Because the other parties, they were actually saying that the order has never been challenged of the EM and the CM order, my lord. So when we approached,
it's a very peculiar case, and moreover, the order has been passed by the Common High Court. That is also one factor has to be considered by this honorable court. Second, my lord, the notice also has to go. There is a private respondent which are also in.
No, whatever it is, the Common High Court, I don't think they'll apply anymore. That's for a certain period, I think.
It's 13 years now.
No, but we can't be able to remedy if it's the fault of the council, whoever it was, who has, like clubbed it together and got it disposed of.
That I agree totally, my lord. On that, my lord, I have no
So
issue.
you demand exemplary compensation from the councils that appeared?
my prayer before this honorable court is like, if this matter can be segregated, my lord.
How will segregate now? Where's the matter gone? Must have been destroyed by now the files.
Lordship. No, but the fact remains, my lord, that this matter was not at all connected to that matter, my lord.
But how can this happen? It's very irresponsible.
Lordship. That I agree, my lord.
Issue notice to the Parvati Department will happen.
Yes. If the file is not here, my lord, then that is the difficulty.
But I'm just praying, my lord, if the writ petition may be allowed to file a fresh, my lord,
even
writ petition to
this
bring
case
on
is a contempt.
that I have no idea, my
What
lord.
really happened that time?
If in case, my lord, the matter is allowed and restored back, and if the file is not there, my lord.
Exactly.
No, but if the lordship allow the petitioner to file a fresh, my lord, writ petition, And at least if it is observed.
How would allowed to file afresh? See the order here. Is there no liberty?
Yeah, but it was not by the petitioner, my lord, because it is the case of the petitioner. But it was somehow connected in this matter that.
And my lord, an application in the application also, maybe in the judgment the order was typographical error, but in the petition also this case was mentioned, my lord.
Exactly.
That is what.
So whoever made the errors,
It's a big error, my lord.
we'll do one thing.
Let notice go, my lord.
No, we won't get notice right now. Heard Mr. A.G. Moon and the counsel petitioner. Mr. S.D. is present on behalf of the respondents.
1 to 4, my lord.
Number 1 to 4. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. The matter on perusal concerns the disposal of a certain. What is the number?
Petition is WPC number 356 SH of 2003.
2003 by a common order and judgment dated
17/10/2007.
17/10/2007. Stop. In
This case number 419 SH of 2007.
419 SH of 2007.
In COP number.
In COP number
31
SH 2003. Stop. Next paragraph. In the case of the petitioner is that the WPC number 356 SH 2003 is not connected nor has any bearing on the other writ petitions which were jointly disposed of. Stop. The prayer as made out is for allowing the petitioner to pursue the writ petition number 356 SH 2003. Stop. Next paragraph. The matter is indeed peculiar in the sense that firstly the order of disposal is dated 17/10/2007 and the petitioner has come before this court as late as in 2023, which is alleged due to the ignorance of the proceedings. Stop. Further is noted that the order was passed by the then jurisdictional High Court, which was a common High Court. Stop. Next, the grievance of the petitioner, however, cannot be ignored if the averments made are correct. So, accordingly, according to the registry is directed to attempt to trace the records of WPC SH 2003, which was disposed of as above noted on above noted date. This is the matter after 3 weeks.
Hello, Bhasan.
Let's see if we can trace it out.
Lordship.
If you can trace out, maybe. Otherwise, then you have to fight against the delay. Yes.
Lordship.
The delay has not been mentioned even. My friend has not mentioned anything about a delay.
He's not mentioned to delay.
Nothing.
Delay, I've mentioned that.
Then we'll give a summary dismissal.
There's nothing, not even a single word which is said when they came to know where there was a delay.
No,
Nothing
my lord,
mentioned.
we have mentioned, my lord, that the petitioner was not aware about the.
No, I mean, you have
outcome
to
of the-
mention, I mean, what circumstances.
When they have come to know about the order also, that has also not been mentioned, my lord.
That
Let the
has,
record come,
no,
we'll
that, has,
argue it
that,
out.
that has been mentioned like only recently, my lord, since the
Recently
pendency
cannot-
of the matter.
That may be also another way of tactics of condoning the delay, my lord.
No, I'm not saying, my lord, that
There's no
we
question
should
of
condoning
condemnation.
the
The
delay.
question-
No, I've not filed any
I'm just saying
application, my
The
lord.
thing is that some injustice has been done. I think the duty of the court is to see that,
If the record is available, then it will be good luck for my friend. Watch.
Item number 5.
Justice is removal of injustice.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, here is for the petitioner's husband, my Lord. He died. He was in service. He was appointed in the year 2008. In the year 2013, my Lord, he died, my Lord. While he was in service, my Lord.
Yes.
He was in posting in Delhi, my Lord, IRBN, and he died. His leg was cut, my Lord, by the rail, and then he died in Uttar Pradesh, my Lord. We filed a representation for appointing the wife, my Lord, in his place on compassionate ground, my Lord. But they have informed us that the policy has been scrapped and it is banned, my Lord. They cannot appoint anyone, my Lord. But, my Lord, here, first round they considered it. They forwarded my application and all. But subsequently, one authority said, no, you cannot be appointed for various reasons, my Lord. We are not into that part, my Lord. The part we are in, my Lord, subsequent to that, my Lord, in 2010, my Lord, the scheme was banned, my Lord. There was no
not banned.
It is scrapped.
Discontinued.
Discontinued, my Lord. Or banned,
Ban
scrapped,
is
my
a
Lord.
bad word, yes.
My Lord. Scrapped, my Lord. But now, my Lord, what happened? We got a document which shows, my Lord, thereafter also certain people was appointed. If, my Lord, see the 5 pay commission recommendation, my Lord.
No, how recommendations otherwise? Now, how were they appointed?
That is my Lord, they have to my Lord may kindly come to page 40 annexure 5. You are permitted to read, my Lord.
When did they apply?
Oh, that is for the government to
See, recommendations may be after, but it's all. You see, the thing is that maybe they applied before this, when the scheme was still in place. That's all.
My Lord may kindly see that the application when they have submitted.
No, this is recommendation and applications, 2 different things.
Let them file an affidavit, my Lord.
Why should they file an affidavit when you are asking for something which is a discontinued scheme?
But my Lord, here
Is he getting family pension?
they are getting only 11,000 rupees, my Lord, and she is having 3 minor children, my Lord.
Not minors anymore.
But
Not minors anymore, my lord.
not minor, my Lord, at that point of time, my Lord, we are saying, my Lord. Here, my Lord, if my Lord may kindly see when they have been recommended, the
Recommendation is different. The many cases have come before this court also, whereby they applied them before 2010. And by the time the process goes, they get appointments after 5-6 years also. You get instructions.
Let them take instruction.
Yes, Mr. SD, Leonard Council Petitioner. You are paying for all the respondents?
Yes.
And Mr. S. Sham, the GE is present, and we are all respondents of the notice called for. Less matter of 3 weeks for instructions or affidavits.
One more point is this, my Lord. The 5th Pay Commission has said in certain circumstances, my Lord, they can appoint, my Lord.
Yes, we are aware of that. Yeah.
Yes, my Lord.
Item number 6.
May it please your lordship. My lord,
I don't think it does matter. And this, what are you impugning here, Mr. Barasaji?
pardon my lord.
What are you impugning here?
My lord, I am impugning the acceptance of resignation of the respondent number 5 and subsequent holding of election, whereby respondent number 6 was set.
Die hard, this petitioner. Must be the 10th case.
My lord,
Since the time I practiced, till now he's still continuing.
something very illegal has happened, my lord.
Whatever it is, fellows in dead bed, I think now. So, yes, before any other bench wrote me.
My lord, litigation goes on, my lord.
Of course, it suits advocates.
7.
Yes. Where's the affidavit?
Your lordship, we still not filed it, your lordship. We're paying for.
That's why we know you've not filed it.
Your lordship, actually in this matter, similar an SLP has also been filed.
That
before
doesn't
this.
matter. I say stay order then SLP.
No, man.
Then what to do, Mr. Jha?
My lord,
Give them more time.
last chance.
Last opportunity, your lordship.
3 weeks for the time granted to the respondents to file the affidavit. Yes, thereafter also.
8.
On the motion. on, Bian.
Please, Your Lordship.
बताइए कि बताइए. Yes, Mr. Newton.
Your Lordship, I have got instruction, Your Lordship, that there is a development, Your Lordship, in this case, that that this containment land, Your Lordship, will be transferred to the government, Your Lordship. So, being that the case, Your Lordship, I will pray to withdraw this, allow me to withdraw this petition, Your Lordship, with liberty to seek my remedy.
Mr. D. Newton, the Council Petitioner, submitted due to subsequent developments, he may be allowed to withdraw this petition, however, with
liberty to seek my remedy.
If so, otherwise, yes.
Right.
Matter is closed and disposed of, with liberty as spread.
Right.
9.
Matter is closed and disposed of is withdrawn, however, liberty as spread.
I'm appearing for respondents 4, 5, and 6. My lord, I need further 3 weeks' time to file the affidavit.
Yes.
Your Lordship, on behalf of respondent, one further time may be granted, Your Lordship.
You not file 1 to 4, but you already filed before.
Your Lordship, and for respondent,
1 to?
just one.
Your Lordship, and for respondent 2, and we have filed our affidavit, Your Lordship.
2 is state.
2 is state, Your Lordship.
1 is?
KHDC.
1 is the KHDC.
One is
You have filed it.
Yes, Your Lordship, they have filed it.
We filed it earlier on. What happened? You have to file additional affidavits. It's allowed by this court. You already filed. It was already filed.
Lordship, they filed on November, Your Lordship.
Oh no, 1 second.
Who's appearing for
No, see the order dated 24, 2023.
This, I think, is a separate appointment. The state cannot appear. Mr. Shilai is appearing
For the
again.
affidavit by respondent number
Exactly. Then, has it been filed?
No, Your Lordship, we don't have that on record.
It's not on record because, please try to understand.
It's not filed, Your Lordship.
Must be filed then, yes.
You were there also. Dr. Mozika Asib Esram Thao today submits has been engaged as respondent to appear in the matter. It's 24. That's in April. First submits that after perusing the affidavit, initial affidavit is required to be filed to bring correct facts on record. You file it fast, then we finish this matter.
3 weeks' time, my lord.
3 weeks further time is granted to the respondent number 1 for additional affidavit and for the respondent 4, 5, and 6. Till thereafter.
Your Lordship, this matter may be fixed within a certain time period, Your Lordship, as it is.
Matter is challenge judicial appointment. You have to be sure where you stand also.
Yes,
there are
Lord.
hundreds of judgments which go against you. Remember that. There's Supreme Court judgment also.
10.
You know, in a case similar like yours, I will not say what.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It was allowed by Guwahati High Court. Since you're a young counsel, went to a division bench, went to Supreme Court, dismissed. Review was filed, dismissed. Curative petition was filed, dismissed. It's similar case. So, like you prepare well.
Oh yes, Lordship. I'll look into that. Much
Yes.
obliged, Your Lordship.
10.
Yes, Mr. Panthi.
Lordship. Lordship,
Where's the affidavit?
affidavit, Lordship, we have served the copy, but difficulty what has happened, Lordship, is the copies which has been sent. It is lot, my lord,
You're appearing from who's number 5? Salary deducted every month. You pay the salary, the deducted amount.
Lordship, it's not that it is ready. In fact, copy we have already served. The print which my lord has been taken out. It's not back to back. So that's why we have not been able to file it. If my lord permits,
Mr. S. Panthi, Land Counsel for you file 1 to 4.
Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. S. Panthi, the counsel for respondent number 5 submits that the affidavit been served on the side. Please will have 1 day's time to file.
1 day will be difficult, Lordship. Why? Because it is ready. The difficulty, my lord.
Okay, 1 week's time. Yes.
It has to be sent.
Just thereafter.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
11.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, this is that electrocution matter where the direction was given to the petitioners to file representation towards the corporation and for corporation to decide on matter. Lordship, the matter is under active consideration, and if Lordship can provide 3 more weeks, and we can
legally it matter.
Legally. In fact, as per Lordship's directions pursuant to that, we issued the notice on 25th April, received on 26th April. the direction of my lord on the last occasion was not for consideration as such, but it was a specific direction for release of ex gratia and other such amounts immediately.
Yes.
So after almost 2 months, we are still asking for.
You release ex gratia, why?
Lordship, they will be releasing.
What do you mean will be releasing? They're supposed to be 5th of June. Just on, this court's not there on 5th.
Lordship.
And school made the next year you already had all the materials before you, even before the representation was filed.
Lordship.
So what are we to do?
Lordship.
Who's the person in charge?
Lordship, as of right now, what stands right now, Lordship, there's inquiry by the superintendent of engineer, and they'll be submitting the inquiry report. And
what inquiry report? This is matter of the 1 week. Williams Kanolan to obtain specific instructions. Yes. Mr. Suna, your matter cannot be taken because it's already gone to the system for tomorrow. So,
my lord, yes, of course, my lord, I do appreciate. But my lord, the extreme urgency is that today.
What can we do?
This my lord,
you know, we are governed by these systems
until
now.
Tomorrow. Just
yes.
Direction maybe. Some protection, my lord, until tomorrow. Because what happened to my lord?
How to, there's nothing before, there's no request for the court. What do we do? Tell them to manage somehow. You can inform them the court's been approached and the court has taken a very stern view about it. The matter will come tomorrow. You can inform them. Yes.